All right, guys, welcome back to the Road to Blizzcon Hearthstone European Qualifier, or the EU Regionals, as some people call it. Let's jump into the next series. It's going to be Yogg versus SilverName. Yogg, the Frenchman, just beat out Cypher, who was out of, BlizzCon qualifiers, basically. And it's going to be Druid versus Warrior in this first matchup in this best of 5. And let me just find out the decks that these guys are going to be playing. Oh yeah, it's going to be Druid, Warrior, Warlock for both of them. So the setup I've been talking about more than just once during this tournament. And Sylvanas should definitely be played here, yes. So let me just turn on the sound, actually. That would make sense. So normally you would never play this because it's like, hey, this just dies. Which is true, but in this case, you don't want to use your Death Spite to clear a minion, basically, but you actually need the effect. It's different with Sylvanas, because you actually have to take care of Sylvanas. And he's actually going to do just that, and he's going to be on the back foot on this board. Obviously, Thaurissan next turn is pretty nice, but he wants to pick up a Frothing or a Grim Patron to make that actually worthwhile. He's going to think about playing a War Axe, maybe, instead of armoring up. Yep, because HP doesn't matter too much just yet. Ancient of Lore or Ancient of War is the choice here. Ancient of Lore has a better effect on an empty board and is less successful to execute, so that is actually a good choice. Shredder and the Druid of the Claw picked up. Gnomish Inventor on the counterpart. He might actually play that over the Thaurissan, because Thaurissan seems like it's not the best effect of them all at this point just yet, right? He needs a Frothing or a Patron to make that worthwhile, I feel. He might feel differently. But Gnomish Inventor here is definitely not bad. He's going to go with the Thaurissan, though. That's going to get traded for sure. Another Force of Nature picked up. He could Force of Nature to save his 5/5, but how good is that really? Like, he might just end up playing the second Ancient Lore. He's going to keep drawing. It's the same board state, basically. And he has combo next turn ready. It's looking pretty good for the Druid here, actually, since there's nothing big on board for his opponent just yet. And there's the Patron. He could go off of Patrons this turn. Wow, that could be a lot of Patrons. Holy crap. Can he charge them as well? No, he can't charge them if he does this. Actually, yes, he can. Why not charge with them? Why is he not using the charge?
What now?
So what I'm thinking about is, like, he could play the War Song. That's 2 mana. Oh, no, he can't charge them all. Okay, so if you just place Patron, Taskmaster, Inner Rage on the new one, and then Whirlwinds, that is so much stuff on the board.
A fight! Count me in!
He can even Battle Rage with that. That's insane.
Everyone, get in here!
Wait, he's actually going for the clear over this?
Work.
Okay. I guess this is still good enough. Just seems a little more risky. It's a big problem either way for Yogg, because how do you deal with this board now? Is he going to have to combo up? Because you can't Wrath, Silence, swipe. You're 1 mana off.
I wonder.
Combo's the easiest way to deal with this. It actually is. Just play combo and kill every single Patron. Why not? Okay, decides to do it this way and leave 1 alive. What does he want to keep the Savage War for? For the second Force of Nature, really? Okay.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner.
Arclight Spanner from the Gnomish Inventor is requested. He could play Acolyte and the Ghoul with this. Kind of hope for his opponent not to have a silence.
Let the pain speak to me.
And that's what he's going to do. There is a silence, but he's going to have to Wrath the Patron, which is going to give him one more draw. I mean, Swipe the Patron, sorry. Innervate. Does this open up better plays for him this turn?
What to do?
He doesn't even have to silence the taunt if you wanted to. Yeah, you can silence the card draw on Wrath then. Yeah, I like this. You can also Innervate out a Shredder with this, if you wanted to. I think you do. Yeah, why not? That's good damage on the board. And now it's looking good for patrons, for the Druid once again. Double Frothing, though. That's pretty sick, because if the Death Spite effect gets charged... Or is it lethal already with the Double Frothing and the Ghoul? Is it lethal already? For real? Oh man, it's going to be a lot of damage from these Frothings. It's only one Whirlwind effect, but it could be enough. There's the Suicide from the Ghoul. How much damage is this going to be? Oh, it's going to be so much. Yeah, it's enough. Jesus Christ, man. That top deck second Frothing Berserker. That's just Patron Warrior for you. So disgusting. And that's going to be the 1-0 for SilverName in this best of 5 between him and Yogg.